is one point.
You know now.
Jacket is.
Welcome back, everybody! This is the second
so
half
close.
of
You're right there.
Fabula Ultima, session 1.
Part B,
Part B.
like an old CD.
We move to a scene.
DVD.
Fuck this guy.
There's some guy walking around town.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Englanton. My name is Cool Guy Jeff, and Jeff is on the house with live footage of what's going on in the city today. So let's get looking into things. Oh, thanks, cameraman. Appreciate you, everybody. I know you guys are taking a nap at the moment, but it seems as though we need to get back on the streets. If anybody has got themselves a bit of courage, a little bit of heart, and a little bit of, I don't know, guts. Someone's gonna need guts. There's a lot of guts, and more guts. Guts.
Yep. They're really good. Not the only they're thinking of.
Sponsored.
One is really good.
Sponsor us, please.
Please, nice.
And that's the end of the broadcast.
Oh. Seems like there was blood and guts. Oh,
Okay.
you're not here.
Okay, was that for us? Or is that for...
Anything with a radio, and the Echo broadcast is a radio.
that's okay.
A blood and guts.
Just
Do you
say
think
Chuck
blood
Pretty
and
much, yeah.
Miss
I
Ash?
have an ominous feeling. Can I just make sure all of my family is accounted for?
I would tell you if they were not accounted for.
Awesome, thank God. Okay.
It is not in the scene.
Miss Ash.
That's a good way to put
Do
it.
you think the blood and guts are
Fantastic.
what happened to your expedition earlier?
Is it the morning? Or are you still with us?
You guys now happen to be in the same room. Yes, because got dual rooms.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you...
what was that?
Do you believe the blood and guts that he is talking about might be from whatever happened to your compatriots?
It's possible it could have come into town.
Delightful.
Did you watch it happen? Watch what happened? The goodbye of your friends.
I'm covered in their blood.
I would infer yes.
You did go to bed in blood. So.
This is just
No, I changed the clothes. I changed my clothes.
Not you, him.
Yeah, no, I had wipes.
Okay.
We made a whole bit about it. He had dude wipes.
I had dude wipes, and I also
No.
had a can of precipitation.
no.
Okay.
I have
How
made
you
this.
define watching.
Why do you have dude wipes?
Well,
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
That
We're
was
not
the,
sponsored by dude wipes.
Undead.
well, unless you want to sponsor
So,
us, dude
did
wipes.
you
I'm
watch
all
them
about it.
Being torn
Give me that
apart in
money.
front of you, and then you
We're
run,
just gonna call it mood wipes.
or did you watch
We're
them
going what?
as you were running, being
Moon
torn
wipes.
apart?
Moon
and
wipes? Oh my
It happened
god. That
to
works.
you? Well, it all happens so fast. I wouldn't say I per se watched it happen. As more I saw it happen.
Is this the morning or is this still at night?
It's still
It's
nighttime.
still nighttime.
You guys just heard the
She
broadcast.
just changed.
She changed. I don't sleep. I don't know what Mr. Leaf is doing.
Same thing. So basically, I'm gonna take this drink and pass it on to the other regions, and I will
Figured out to make
make
money.
30%.
Nice. Very nice. Miss Ash, is there anything you could tell us about these spiders that might be... Are there any weak points you might have found?
4 legs or 8?
And the worst part is
Spiders are 8-legged.
Well, what can I tell them about these spiders?
So I have an ability that lets me, like this combat
See them?
starts, like I get to figure out a trait or a damage type that they have some kind of affinity to. It could be a resistance, a weakness.
And I'm sure I would have. He would have.
I would have said it in the combat, so you can just give off the one.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Absolutely. What are you?
It's a candy cone.
It's so cute.
It is really
I
good.
want to like put this on a toy. What is this?
This girl, not cute.
I'm not here.
What?
You're vulnerable.
You're right here on the couch.
You're right here.
That looks like.
We're not
What?
talking about the
I'm gonna roll a
characters.
d4.
Oh, what happened?
Don't worry about
I was
it.
being mean.
That's a 2 though.
Alright.
Someone would say disingenuous.
D4.
Mm-hmm. Right, it is a 2.
It was a 2.
I remember
Should be good at 4.
more stuff
I got 2 again.
More things.
about more
Why
things
roll?
I've said.
Oh, nice.
So resistance that looks like fire.
Yeah, okay, resistance to fire.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know about any weaknesses, but I can tell you fire doesn't work as well.
Okay. Luckily, this thing shoots not fire.
8 legs?
8 legs.
On each one of these legs, there is a mechanical hand.
No.
That hand is not natural. It's almost zombie-like and grotesque, but it somehow mixes into the arcane body of this strange creature.
She knows that.
Is it like
Yeah.
a 5?
Yeah,
Or
like so, like
a
that doesn't
hand?
turn.
Like a hand.
So it turns from a pincer to a hand.
Ew.
That's gross.
Oh, that's
Spiders are
nasty.
already gross.
No, that's cool.
That's why
It's
my
just,
question.
that's also mechanical, so it's really cool.
That's why my question.
It's like the doll from Toy Story.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's great. It sells really well at the supermarket.
Simulator?
Now, is it more? Is it more mechanical?
As the mechanical spider.
Well, it's mechanical.
Who are you?
He's asleep.
I talk in my sleep.
Because I wonder what's inside of it then.
Probably spider parts.
It's mechanical.
Oil.
Could be the meat of your people.
All I know is what I feel.
The worst part is
inside
like, I
of
would be the one
It's a
that's the
soul
inside
that is
of this.
hurting,
Yep.
begging to be released.
Are we all?
Are we? I cannot speak for you, but me personally, Mr. Leaf, I'm not begging to be released anywhere anytime soon.
I can't really. I don't know why. I was gonna ask him if that's.
What?
You know?
What?
She said that she can feel a soul in the spider wanting to be released, and I said, "Are we all?" So I was just confirming if, yeah.
You spent one and
Why are you
you
asking
spent
the DM?
one.
I don't know.
He knows more knowledge about what he's
Because we get
doing than I
XP
do.
depending on how many are spent at the end.
Yeah, I mean, he can confirm or deny it, but at the end of the day,
That's what that's what she feels. You know what they say? Soul is in the eye of the beholder.
Unless you meet a beholder.
A what?
The scene
Right.
changes.
I'll make that up.
Beholders don't live here.
What?
The scene changes.
Fire. That doesn't work on them.
No,
The
it doesn't.
idiots.
No, it's for roasting.
We move to a nearby building.
Okay.
on fire.
On fire.
No, this is poison gas.
It
Chestnuts.
lingers and the
Exactly.
camera starts to get closer and closer to a shadow. Deeper in. More flames surround this area as you can start to see falling pillars from the flaming building. Deeper. Camera pans in deeper into the shadows until eventually piercing eyes, red flame. A toothy grin comes up out of it as you can start to see a giant paw-like hand of a spider-like creature start to come out of the shadows. This thing has a face.
Oh,
A
gross.
permanent grin on its face. It doesn't seem to change. As these little spindles, a couple of them turn up into like bug-like eyes that start to look around. It starts to pan out around. And eventually those eyes start to have like a red laser, almost like Terminator style. Zero life forms detected. Eliminated. Eyes retract back into the body as it starts to escape the flaming building. As it starts to go out into the streets once again.
And this is within this town.
This is within this town. So
I'm going to
Do you count the
Fabula
life
point
one?
this.
Okay.
If it's
And-
depicting life, you're not alive.
I'm going to only to get my character out and like around
Which
during while
means
this
your
thing's
family will be
active.
safe because they also
I have
don't
a
ping
basically
life
a
except
tracker
for-
that would alert me of it being in a certain amount,
Um,
an area around me.
Yeah, sure.
So it would basically sound off to wake me up, and I'd head down the stairs.
Sounds good.
I have a plot. What? I have two questions. One, would that count as a villain plot point? The Fabula. We don't get
This is
points.
a
Okay,
monster,
cool.
not a villain.
Yep.
Bet. Awesome. Two. Do I just? Would they be able to like technically see me? Like, am I counting as like life form?
Like, is it detecting
Because I'm-
life? Is what I think what she's trying to
I'm-
ask.
I think you would have a hard time detecting life from it.
So
Okay.
I would
so me and
assume
my
because
family
she
are
doesn't
more-
Heat. You know, like Terminator-esque, like a heat source.
Vampires are weird.
yeah, vampires
Yeah,
don't
they're-
produce
Yeah, we don't
heat.
A
really
lot
got
of
like
things in mediums have
heartbeat
them
or,
as
like-
considered to be undead.
Yeah.
Yes. They are technically undead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
I
you-
suppose.
They
You
wouldn't
would-
really be.
It
Okay.
would be like.
It would be no
Yeah.
life, no heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be fine, and your family would be fine except for
The burning
Bella.
building.
B.
B.
Fucking B.
Question.
You're fucking
Shut up,
B.
Goss.
That's
Um,
why we
No,
went
he's
we-
fucking B.
We know, or have we said
We-
this is from Giovanni?
I would say that like
And I would say
consistence of only a few people would know. This.
Yeah.
I do not believe this is known knowledge about what's happening at the moment, unless a few people from an organization would know. This.
Yeah, and
I
I'm going
actually
down.
don't.
I'm going down what has happened with when Ed encountered him, and then I'm going down with like the merchant class of like people that I would know or organizations, and then depending on if any of that.
Let's roll a double inside.
Yeah, depending on all of that.
I would say even those people who know that it is would never willingly give that information up.
Probably not, but we'll see how high he rolls.
Okay.
Well, he's rolling d6 to 0.
Yeah, his insight.
I still want to be fair. No. It's hard to recover these knowledges of what's happening, but like, at this point, it's getting real bad.
And that's why I will now do a merchant thing. I'll do the Winds of Trade. Make sure I'm reading that correctly. Basically, I can use one of my
Trade points.
points to create an NPC that lives nearby and explain their occupation as well as how I met them. Yes.
So what is this NPC? What do they do, and how did you meet them?
Yes, and I'm acquiring information. Which region are we in again?
The Shadow Isles.
Specifically England.
Shadow Islands, yes.
And then
Not the Shadow Islands.
England.
Yeah, not the shadow. That's
Yeah,
please.
I
I'm
wanna-
doing it specifically to
Pecker,
not
get away from me,
reference League of
please.
Legends.
I want to just make sure that
Pecker, please.
Please, don't get me, bro.
the tone of the place.
Fetch me their soul.
Well, at this point,
Dark, spooky.
Yeah.
Voodoo magic.
and you're trying
No,
to
spider.
invoke a...
Spider magic.
Basically, I'm going to collect information.
Okay.
The
And you're going to
strings
see if
of
you can
web.
find a random NPC that you quote
Web
unquote
of
know.
fate.
Yeah, that
Mr. Renzo,
we
you're woke
assisted.
early.
Is everything
I'm
alright?
gonna
Because of the
let this
winds
scene
of
play out,
train.
and then I was gonna let our scene kind of go. 'Cause
Okay, so-
at this point in time, I guess he squandered off, and then it's just us three. Yeah.
I will say...
I'll explain everything if more information of the spider can be divulged. So that's up to you.
I would say, like, we'll wait on that, about what information can be divulged, because I don't even know if they would know. This NPC that I'm thinking of would actually know this information.
Right. You're creating or I'm creating?
You're creating.
You're creating.
You
Okay.
create the NPC.
Excellent.
Yeah. You tell him the information about the NPC, and then he plays the NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you create.
So you make him. So what's his job?
Just making sure. I would say in the front it's a tinkerer, so like a clockworker.
Okay.
Like Geppetto.
Yeah. Because this mechanical of nature. Sure. His name's Geppetto. But even
So
though
just so we're clear, we have two tinkerers in this world right now. One's Italian named Enzo. One's an Italian named
We're just
Geppetto.
Italian.
all tinkerers are
They're
Italian
Italian
now.
now.
Yeah, one, it's technically something that I put in the lore.
After
We're in the Vinci.
thinking about it first.
I would say
One
after.
of
well,
the
I
first
wish
times
that-
when like the
okay.
Columbia captain
Well,
was
we'll-
that
we'll-
So then I
episode
can,
that
I
was
can
from.
kind of say what's going on.
It's basically
Because
wiped
all
out
you're doing is
everything.
divulging information to Geppetto.
I
Two
want
survivors.
I'm seeking information.
Geppetto
and
and Enzo.
Because-
Geppetto wasn't there.
Geppetto's
He
storefront
studied abroad.
is he is a clockworker and
What's her name?
tinkerer.
Yeah, so he would
But
know.
undergroundly,
What's her name?
I'm sure he makes recoiling guns and
Luis.
stuff like that since that's
Sure.
his place. So
Believe it or not,
Absolutely.
also a tinkerer.
We will.
Yep,
We
and
will get
believe it or
back.
not,
to
yeah,
it's actually just a
I'm
puppet
gonna. I
that he
needed that one
tinkers with.
to
That
continue
tinkers
the
as well.
conversation.
He just tinkers, that tinkers,
Well,
that tinkers.
But it's okay. I'll
You
continue.
can, and all dwarves are Italian.
Don't
now.
worry. What we're going to do is we're going to switch the scene and dramatically change this real quick.
Okay.
At this point, another spider pops out. As the bells start to ring.
Oh, not the bells.
Woohoo, the bells fall.
Not the bells. Oh.
Stop.
And they do Midnight Massacre?
No.
As people start to rush around.
Oh, dang it.
Please, no!
I think we should stay inside.
I agree.
As it's pure on panic here in England.
Englanton.
I head outside.
So
Fully
Tom-
dressed and
you're in
armed.
the you were in the bar.
No, I'm in the church.
Somewhere else.
I meant outside of the church.
So-
I just wanted
to
After
wanna
I
make sure.
Fabula pointed, I ran down in a hurry and a panic.
Okay.
So, when does me doing this, when is this playing out? Me running down in a panic.
I would say you can start doing that as soon as you start hearing yelling.
Okay.
Ed, do you have any
Because
range
I would
weapons?
imagine that they would have
Relief-
questions for me
relief.
as I've come down, like coming in a panic.
Heard.
Do you have any?
So I would say, like, having that being a scene.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Would I have been on my way?
Probably
Yeah,
would.
but we'll get back to you.
Okay.
So, scene comes in. You are rushing down. You guys are still having your conversation. You guys start to hear yelling. You're like, oh god. But Enzo immediately rushes down.
Ash, we need to go now.
Okay.
If you guys are gonna help, this is the time.
I have an idea. Because I can just stay in here. Snape.
You're gonna probably want to move and have different.
Yeah,
vantage
no, I'm
points.
going to go up the...
There's a ladder.
There's a ladder. Is there a ladder on the back so I can get to the
Sure.
roof? Okay. I'll give you cover from the roof.
Okay. And write contracts. I don't know what you do.
No.
I've written 17. Ready.
No one is signed. All right, moving on.
Oh, it's just
So,
We need to calm this city.
Yeah, essentially.
Dun dun dun.
I'm good. I am in position.
okay, heard. The three of you and you in position
I'm in position.
rush out into the panicked
there's no.
town
need
of
to.
Englanton. Now, you're rushing out as we switch the scene over to you. You're rushing out into the city. You can see your family is actually. You can see your mother and father go. It's now or never. Either we stand up and prove ourselves as who is supposed to be representing this family and our special abilities. We turn tail and run.
That was never an option for me. I'm sorry.
Just want to play.
It's never an option
You don't
for
want me
either.
to kill them. You want me to
But-
maim them so you can kill them.
There's too many family
It doesn't
members
matter.
here.
Okay.
I
Too
just
many
want to be a
people.
part rather than being someone that hires
But-
someone to do something for me.
That's fair.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I just did not know the
Be
specifics
I-
safe, children.
of these that you
I
wanted.
do think B should stay inside. He doesn't really have powers.
Well, that's going to be up to her at this point, because Eddie has to come and help.
B, are you gonna prove yourself a burden?
I am going to prove myself a champion.
If I or any of my family members have to come and help you, and we get hurt, or other villagers get hurt because you decided to do something stupid, I will let you die.
I'm not gonna just sit here and just let people die.
What can you do?
I'm coming into my power.
What power?
I'm working on it.
What power?
No. Just
We've been training.
Oh, what training? What are you talking about?
Please, I'm dying out here, please.
These are real lives at stake, B.
God, that was my real life.
This character's so different than
God, what's the point of having vampires in here if they're only gonna let
Stay
us all
away.
die?
have a more
Okay, you can't go out there. I can't see you get hurt.
You're doing it so well. Stop. This is really, you're doing such a good job at him.
Oh no!
You can't.
Don't forget, he's missing his fangs, so he's probably like Cottonmouth right now.
There's two big cotton balls like this.
I can't afford to see you get lost.
Oh no!
I can't see this.
Someone killed me.
But Eddie, you can't.
Meanwhile, I'm just like,
You
you
can't.
have to save the town.
You're watching this. You
But
can't.
not that
You
house.
can't. I can do. I just know you're just not giving me a chance. I'm giving you a chance to live. You don't understand what we deal with every day. You don't get it. Okay?
This is perfect.
You don't understand.
It's like I'm watching the movie right now.
Okay? Get back and stay out of danger. If I have to come save you, I don't know what I'd do.
Probably smart.
So leave. Go back in the room. Something. It's a family thing. You won't get it.
Oh god, this is a movie.
It's a
Whatever! It's like Russians back in the mansion.
She's gonna get herself in trouble. We have to save
Um,
yourself.
Just for safety's sake,
Lock the doors.
I will be locking the door with something really heavy.
Make sure there's no
She will
windows.
not be getting out.
Like a dresser.
Yeah, make sure there's
Yeah.
no windows.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do that.
yeah. I'm gonna. Okay.
You're gonna be in the closet.
What I said does still stand. I don't want her to get hurt, but everyone's lives are at stake. She cannot harm someone else just because she's trying to help. Okay? Thank you for that. Thank
I
you.
love the scream happening while she's talking to them.
I know.
This is obviously more accelerated, but
I don't know, I feel
now
like
we
the
have
edits.
to go.
Look, they're way more
Yeah.
imperfection.
We gotta go.
Mr. Rafe.
You're doing so good. You're doing such a great job. This is everything I imagined it for. Yeah.
See you now or never.
Oh no, he's running!
Oh god, he's so fast.
There.
I know if you can
Everyone's separated and doing their own thing, including you.
everything there,
As you rush.
but
And you are rushing down an alley. And what you see
Oh,
is a
yeah.
creature,
From the sandstone.
as the spider starts to stand up, hands and all,
like the quality of stuff.
and you can see from its bowels of its abdomen, and you can hear yelling coming from there. And it's almost like a mechanical noise, but it sounds like yelling. I can't make the noise because it's bizarre, but that's the noise that you hear.
All right.
And as you're about to do that, you see somebody come from the other side. And you can introduce your character.
Let's go.
Let's
What does he
go!
look like?
The paladin.
He's
He's the guy from Spy Kids 3.
The guy.
About average height, human, full armor, holding the shield and mace, dark short hair, clean shaven young kid, 20-ish. And he comes out and he's gonna start going after that spider.
I'm gonna also help him out, obviously.
You go swing for the spider. You miss as this thing starts to jump out of the way. You can see the action shot. It starts to notice you. It starts to, and it starts to scurry up all the way over the building. And you can see it look down at both of you and start to retreat back up there and bolts across one of the buildings over.
Aren't you on top of the building?
I am on top of the
All
building.
right.
We'll get to that in a second.
We are
But
both on top of
You
the
notice that this individual is at least there to help.
All right. Hi, I would introduce myself, but now is not the time. Let's go.
Yep, I agree.
You guys rush off towards the center of the main square of Englanton as you see from the Echo broadcast. This is around the time that Enzo is rushing out. You can see as he's accompanied by two individuals, and there does seem to be a few spiders in the area as Enzo's ready to go, prepped. And this is where we'll be rolling for initiative with everyone involved at this
Okay,
point.
so group checks.
It's a group check.
Let me
Which
pull
one
up
is
the
it?
rules. So
This is basically a
Yeah.
tutorial fight, but it's still scary. Keep that in mind.
We could all die.
It could happen.
So
That's why I'm here.
group checks.
Heal is a very
page
powerful
50.
spell.
Yeah, it really is. I was very tempted to go it, but I'm like, I can't make it make sense with what I'm doing as a character.
It's okay. I
Yeah.
also have heal.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
So characters nominate a leader. In this case, it will be him
Ed.
because he has the highest dex and no initiative modifier. This is the character who performed the final check in the turn of the action. Everyone else acts as a supporting character. Each supporting character performs a support check identical to the one the leader will perform, with a fixed difficulty level of 10. Fumbles and critical successes don't generate opportunities for support checks. Each supporting check that successfully performed their check will grant a +1 bonus to the leader's check. If any successful supporting characters have a bond towards the leader, the highest strength among those bonds is also added to the leader's check. Remember, only add the single highest bond strength. The leader performs the final check, which works as normal and may generate opportunities in the case of fumbles or critical success. So everybody does.
Is it Dex plus Dex?
I don't remember. Let me.
Oh, Dex and Insight.
Dex Insight. So everybody's going to be performing a Dex Insight check.
Whoever has the highest.
Ooh.
Same
Yeah,
number
I'm
of
so
characters
sorry.
succeeds.
What's your Insight? Die.
It's a D6, but it's a D10 and a D6, with no initiative modifier.
So then I would probably be better because I'm a D10 and a D8.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
are
the
you a
same.
D10?
It's
Yeah.
the same
It does
number.
sound
Because I have a D10 in Insight and a D8 in Dexterity.
Sounds like it.
Okay, so he
Because he
will
has
be
the
the
bond.
leader,
Yeah.
and you will just perform a supporting check. So D8, D10, D6. Roll D10, D6.
Yeah.
Anyone who has a what? Bond?
What about our bond?
With-
Bond.
I have a bond with you.
Yeah.
So
and I have one
again,
with you.
so we're only getting the one bond.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
only
It's
the
the
single
highest.
highest bond strength, so
Yeah,
it's
so-
only a +1.
yeah.
No. Everybody rolls Dex Insight.
I did trash.
That's okay, Sam.
I got 6 minus 3. 3!
14 minus 3 would be 11.
Yep.
Yep.
So you would add 1 to his check. He would add 1 to his check. Wait, no.
That's the maximum I can get.
12.
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
So
Eight.
plus 1
I have
plus
2 8s,
1.
but I rolled
you, have,
double
you don't have any
threes.
bonds against.
I should have a bond. So
Yeah, so plus 1.
So that's plus 3.
Did you get 10?
no.
So you get plus 3 to your check.
Okay. And I rolled 16, so that's 19 so far.
So our initiative is 19.
Oh, you also failed your...
What's a critical success like
Uh,
considered?
Both dice have to be the same number and 6 or above. So double 6s, double 7s, double 8s, double 9s.
There's like
Unless
some-
there's the Fury one that's like
That is
Two of the
fire.
same number.
as long as not a critical
One,
fail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Initiative, so that means
Okay.
So yeah, so Fury
So
has one. I
initiative
think
works
Weapon Master does.
a
I
little
think
bit
Sharpshooter
different
might
here
have
in
one.
this system than it does.
But for
'Cause
the sake of it, for now, it's just anything above a 6 and the
There.
same numbers.
And then a fun
So,
Two
I
ones.
believe how initiative works here is that you guys go
Yes.
and then I go.
Correct.
So, since you
One
guys
at a
got
time.
higher,
It goes one at a time. So
One at a time.
one of us will go, then one enemy.
So to play out the scene, how many spiders?
4 spiders.
4 spiders.
There are 4 spiders for 4 of these mechanical freaks.
I mean,
I'm
fine to
running
shoot.
into this, starting this. Can I use quick assessment? That's the thing that lets me.
Determine things?
Yeah, unless you're saying like, no, you got the 1. That's fine. I gave
I'm
that
fine
to you
with
for
that.
free. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll spend the 5 MP. And so I'll get to know a trait or a damage type they have some kind of affinity to.
Let's see here. Damage type that they have an affinity to, like.
Could be either resistance or a
It's
vulnerability.
also resistant to cold.
Resistant to cold.
Got it.
Fire
That
and
does
ice
matter.
do nothing here.
Yep.
That's probably most of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that is his turn, and then it's the enemy's turn.
That is true. So there are 4
So they
of
resist
them.
ice, resist fire.
Yep.
There are 6 of you, but weirdly enough, this thing can still do stuff. So let me make sure that I'm doing things right because I don't want to mess things up. So what it's going to do, it is going to do an elemental discharge at one of you.
I'm on top of a building.
So
Yeah, range doesn't
it's
matter
going
here.
to do.
I know.
D8.
It's
Theater
nuts.
of the mind.
I don't know.
I think that one's gonna die
So
first.
double.
I can go next.
Oof. So 8 and a 7 is 15, and it's going to be attacking. So D6 on this, since legitimately it does not matter right now. That is going to be 2, 3, 4. Is going to be attacking you, and it did roll a 8 plus 7,
15.
15.
Yeah, that does it.
That will hit. So it'll do. It rolls a d6 to determine the type of damage, and that is going to be an ice damage, and it's going to be
Higher roll plus
a roll which is
8 plus
So does it have like a
8 plus 5.
13?
13.
13 ice.
So 13 ice damage.
-1.
Minus 1.
Nice.
So 12. So that went smoothly, first of all. A lot smoother than other combat systems at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. It can get a little rough.
No,
You s-
I would like to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Nikolai.
Was that a. Did we got first initiative or no?
We
you
did.
guys did get first.
You-
So we didn't get a first turn.
You
oh,
did.
I didn't realize that was
No, that was a free.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
at
a
your
free-
beginning of your
That's a
combat.
free.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll let you guys go twice.
Okay. Well then, I can go shoot now that I know the information.
Before you do that, I would like to give you a symbol of elements for
Mhm.
light.
Okay.
So whenever you do damage, I can spend MP to
If-
change your damage type to
I know
light.
that we probably made a decision. I can knock one out of the fight, maybe instant.
Okay.
You want to go?
Yeah, we're going twice.
So I'm gonna go to 1 and I'm going to try to tech override.
Okay.
No, 5.
One turn.
Damn. Because I had to hit the defensive, right?
Yep. I had to hit the magic defense side of it.
Or,
Okay.
So that is that.
I would still like to do that first. So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
she takes out a kit of like ink, and she goes up to you, and on your weapon she draws a symbol.
Thank you. Oh, thank
Is
you.
that permanent?
Yes.
We don't think about the logistics of things here. This just happens.
No, maybe on your weapon, but it is written on your sword.
Okay. So will it always be late?
Yes. But I have to spend MP to change it to that.
You change it to a different number because I can give myself the light web.
Okay.
Just so we.
He goes.
Well, I
No.
think his symbol is going to override anything you do.
Yes.
Yes. I can do I can do any damage type. What do you want?
Whatever else that's not ice or whatever we think will work on them.
I can do dark.
Yeah, that's fine. My cold weapon can also shoot cold and also shoot light.
And dark.
And dark. There we go.
Okay.
So dark. We'll
So-
try dark out.
That's 2 actions, right?
Yeah, because he did his thing. He did his thing.
The second spider will attack you, Enzo.
Yep.
We'll see if it does anything. As it'll roll for attack, doing the same thing. That's a 7 and a 3. That's 10.
It misses.
That misses. It misses its attack. That's its turn. It's now your guys' turn. Whoever
Yeah,
wants to go
I'll
next.
go. I'll try to shoot one of these bad boys.
All right.
What you want?
Multi makes my high roll 0, right?
What you gonna do?
No.
Come in for you.
No,
Nobody
multi
cares
just
when you
means
don't.
you
This is the wording.
Yeah, this one just gives my weapon multi because of barrage.
do get. First of all, it has to be.
Spend 10
It has to be against. It can't be against one creature.
Yeah.
Choose to attack against multiple. I don't think that does damage to you.
I think it's under. Equipment 1.6.
How
Recording.
many times can I use a skill?
Maybe this go.
As
Like-
many times as you have.
The
Yeah,
resources for it.
The
However,
resources are
your
in.
turn, you have like 1 action.
But I can use it on another turn.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
As long
when
as
you
some of them have
perform an
durations.
attack with multi-property, you may select as many different targets as the specific weapon or effect allows. You perform a single accuracy check and compare it to the defense of every
Okay.
target.
68.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like you're.
Determining which of them hit. Rolling critical means you hit all your targets. So
You just roll 1 single.
Okay, so I
time for
don't.
accuracy.
I just
Yeah.
want to make
Yeah,
sure
and
that
then you
damage
just-
doesn't get hurt.
I completely missed that.
All right. So I am gonna.
when calculating damage for both attacks, the high roll is always treated as a as being equal to 0.
Okay.
Not for multi.
Oh no, not for multi. That's 2 weapon fighting. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
Weapon fighting.
So then, with that in mind, I will spend 10 mind points to give my sniper multi.
But it has to be
Okay, so
against.
you attack 2 of them.
I will attack 2 of
Same
them.
rolls.
So it is 7 plus 4 is 11.
That will hit. That does surpass its defense.
Okay, so I got a high roll of 6, so that is 18 dark damage.
On both of them?
So 18. Do you want me to change it to dark? I can change it to dark.
Yeah, because I do cold right now, or I do ice right now, and I can.
So I do have to change it to dark, which is 1/3 of that's 6 MP. I spend 6 MP to change it to dark.
Heard.
spend. So yeah, so it's 18 dark to each of them.
Heard. These 2 explode. 2 of them literally explode.
Okay.
That's crazy damage.
That's my boy.
As how do you imagine these things implode?
Okay, I would just go like, okay, they have faces apparently. I'll aim for that. That is always good. And then I just shoot one, and then say, okay, that one's the one nearest to Enzo. I know I don't want him to die, and I guess I'll go for Miss Ash. And I just shoot the other one, and that is right in the head.
And then
between the forehead.
as I see the bullets hit, the symbol glows, and what were ice bullets change into shadow-like bullets.
Yeah, and I
as
just
they
shoot them
hit.
right in the forehead.
Okay.
It's like,
Nice.
I think.
Yeah,
I think
have
of
to,
literal void, and they.
As they just
Yeah.
turn out. Yeah, that's fine.
I have to
I
spend a
was gonna-
third of the damage.
I think of
in
literal
MP
void of
Gotcha.
just like
change
it's
it-
sucking their whole
change it.
body
Yeah,
until
and
it
then-
explodes.
So the more damage you do, the more it costs me.
All right. And
Oh,
then
I do a
the
base
other
of
2
high roll plus
one of the other
12.
spiders goes.
Hello.
Remember, these
Yeah,
are
like,
minions, and this is a tutorial back.
They gave him a really good item.
Essentially, yeah.
But it makes sense for his character. Because he's a sniper.
yeah.
So, this next one is going to once again go for Enzo, as I rolled a 1. And it is going to do.
Kiss face.
Yeah, it really only has one thing you can do at the moment, because these are tutorial spiders, not the meat potato spiders. So it's going to do another elemental discharge. See if it does anything.
Okay, so when it's attacking,
Mhm.
is it hitting my defense or my magic defense?
It's your defense.
Okay.
Because it's an accuracy check, not a magic check.
Heard,
Physical
thank you.
attacks.
Is it a magic check or an accuracy check?
It's an accuracy check.
Then,
Okay.
then it hits your defense.
Heard, I forgot that was a difference there.
I hear elemental.
That's just the name of the move. It's
Yeah, no, you're good.
It is going to be a Let me reroll. I have to believe for that.
3 times 16.
That is lower. That's a 9.
Misses, yep.
As that's what it does. And then whoever wants to go next.
I'll go next, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
I got behind one of these fuckers and try and hit it with my mace.
Go for it.
This is why you get hired.
There's an 8.
It's,
An 8 hit.
Yeah.
8 misses.
where's Alexander now?
Brutal.
That's what I'm saying.
Still
Plus
bitching.
4 weapons, crazy.
Oh, it's because of I stacked them. It's the way. I do.
I think his multi-skill goes in that.
Yeah, no. Sharpshooter. 2 levels of sharpshooter give me a range mastery +2, and then for my I made a custom weapon. I chose accuracy as one of my customizations to give it another +2.
It's the whole build. Take
Yeah.
the sniper away.
Yeah, I'm literally nothing without the weapon.
So
Okay,
that's
that's
what
where
you do.
all
You
the
miss.
rest of
I
us are.
forget that this is very quick. Another spider goes and is going to attack. Going to attack you.
Okay. Oh.
Almost said Alice again.
Holis.
Asila.
A si-
Asila.
It's a syllable.
Be careful.
So that is going to be an 8.
No, it does not hit.
It does not hit your
And
defense.
can I counterattack since it was an even number?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Awesome.
what the ability says. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So you roll
So
an
you-
accuracy check like you would normally.
Lasagna.
So might plus might for your weapon, right?
Bitch lasagna.
Bitch, lasagna.
Lasagna is pasta.
Ooh,
Okay,
lasagna's
hold
a
on.
cake.
It's might plus might for me, so that's double.
If you guys think lasagna's a cake, comment below.
No! Don't comment
No one
that.
thinks lasagna is a cake.
You don't know that. We'll find out in the comments.
Sweet.
Sure.
Tis good.
Yeah. It's like Twix and Crunch out of bacon.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like more armor.
Yeah.
It's an armored
That was
Twix.
some terrible rolls. That was a 5. That's not gonna hit.
Remember, you can
obviously.
spend a Fabula point if you can make it make sense.
Yeah.
You give
Invoke a
yourself a
bond
bonus.
or a trait, or a bond or a theme, or your origin.
Oh.
You can do Englanton because you're trying to protect it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How is that is that a reroll or what is that?
Yeah.
That's a reroll.
But
Double
yeah.
reroll.
It'd
Or
probably be
just
my
one.
family because I want to make sure that this gets dealt with
Yeah.
because
Her.
in Englandton
So
too.
you've
but
spent 2, you've spent 2.
4 so far.
When you spend 1 more to get it 1 XP.
11.
It's average.
Yeah.
Average spent.
11 is still gonna
Yeah,
hit.
4 spent.
It's
So if
gonna
you
hit?
spend
Going
5,
to hit.
Split
Okay,
amongst
so they take 14.
6 people. That's only an average
Oh,
of
there's
1.
no-
That's
of us.
that's my modifier
So
base.
the-
It's an
the first one
average
takes
of
14?
1.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm saying. Like
Well,
if we had,
Huh?
because I was counting 5 people. I was like,
Explode,
oh, if we have 5.
Oh.
How do you want to
Oh.
do it? It's always rounded up.
I'm
anyways.
like-
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I guess it like really weakly goes in my brain. It just goes yeah,
Sure.
and I'm just like all right. I use my baseball bat, smash its arms in first, and then I go for the face.
Like Metal Bat.
All right.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
One Punch Man.
We'll give
Oh, I
you,
haven't seen him though. I'm not caught up. I don't
I love
remember.
that guy.
Metal Bat, yeah.
Okay. I'm
Also came
going.
from Jersey, so
It is now the last one's turn, and it is going to attack. Going to be Enzo again. Damn it.
Wait, I didn't get to actually go. That was
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
that was just a
counterattack.
counterattack.
That
Yeah.
was just your
It is your
counter.
turn. Go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna go for the last one.
Okay.
So-
fighting spirit.
My favorite's definitely Moomin Rider, and then Eddie would go Metal Bat too.
Wait.
I mean,
Yeah.
everyone actually had a chance to experience combat with an action. To it.
Yeah, I'm just
Besides this guy.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't want it again.
waiting.
It's for me. It's, I just want to double check I'm doing it right.
gotta
It's
draw
might
5
plus
cards.
might for my weapon, so that's what I'm going for.
Yeah,
Every
but
single- okay.
That's what it says.
Still in
That's what
combat.
You're still in combat.
18.
It technically says at
That's
start of
definitely gonna hit
combat.
Awesome.
Kind of
So
forced. I'm just gonna do
okay.
There's a shuffle.
So what do I still use the the might plus might?
Yes,
for
Might
that?
plus
Okay.
Might.
For the
Well, you use that same roll. You
One
don't
turn.
re-roll.
Yeah.
You,
That's
whatever
my
your
high roll?
high,
That's
what-
my high roll.
Yes.
whatever the
Higher
high, whatever the
roll.
higher
Die
number.
Oz was
10.
10. So you got a 10 on one.
So 24.
She did 24 damage. She did max damage.
it.
10 plus 14.
Yeah.
It's 24. Yeah.
That'd be here.
Woo! Yeah, that thing's done.
Yeah.
You know, I was worried about this doing light damage with. It's only a +2.
What is that then?
It's a good thing I definitely made these things tougher, and this is just babies like that. So you
So
how do you do this one?
You do triple support.
After I deal with that one,
Joker with
I kind of like
Yeah, or you
baseball
can just do
points
magic
that one.
and
Yeah!
Like that.
Call your shot!
I'm like,
Call your shot!
Or
Can we
you
see you
even do
next?
double trouble.
and I just, I like
Like,
sprint over.
2 6s, 2 3s.
Ready?
Oh yeah, the double trouble.
And it's out of here!
Do I hit it? I really want to hit it out the park.
Yeah.
I want to like, woo!
It's going!
We're
Going!
blasting off again.
Gone!
Would've been good.
Well, obviously it's obliterated, but the bits are falling out. The bits are,
I'm
the
glad you
bits
did
are
that
gone.
one. Thank you for allowing that back on. As it shines off like Team Rocket.
Yes.
But nice.
So, officially, you killed
One
two,
of
I
the
killed
spiders.
two. We are evenly matched.
What does?
No, I said, but they died.
And then that's that combat. You look around.
By the way.
These spiders
That's
are
permanent.
scattered and
That's why I asked for different typing, because I
for
can
your guys'
once
sake,
per scene
4 different directions.
make my weapon light, and then if I make my weapon light, I get a free
So,
attack.
You
The
guys
only
can
thing is I
determine
can only
which
have 2
direction you
symbols
want to
active
go,
at any time. So if I want
unless
to
somebody
do a
wants to try to make an
symbol,
insight
Yeah,
check
to
to
move.
figure out exactly what might be the best route to go.
Say one more time.
there is
Sorry.
literally no way you can.
If somebody wants to make an
That's
insight
fine.
check to figure out which
Yeah.
route, as I'm just putting a north,
I got
south,
you.
east, and west, like a left, right.
Well, it's a
I
group
know
check.
nothing.
So
That was Snake
Who
Eyes.
has the highest insight?
I do.
Probably this guy.
Yeah. Because you have D10s?
Yeah.
So let him do it, and then we'll support him.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And I get a bond from one of you.
It's just gonna be +1 from.
Yeah.
So that's
Nope,
plus
not
one.
for me.
You get
I
nothing
got
from
a
me.
9.
No, not quite enough. Support
Roll,
checks
roll.
have DC 10.
You're
Insight, right?
two
Yeah.
insight dice.
And 8 and a 1. So I got max and. Then
6. And
5.
5, 11. There you go. So that's 2 from you, plus what I rolled is 14.
I would say between all of you guys, you basically got a sense that if you guys head north into town, that's where most of the screaming is happening, which
Okay.
probably means big girls that way.
Alright.
If that's where you're headed.
Real quick.
Nope.
What 2 well springs can I use here? You've got air, earth, lightning, water, and air, earth, fire, lightning, and water. Which 2 of those could I use here?
I would say lightning and air.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha. East and west, you can tell, have some medium threats. South is pretty dead.
Okay.
It's probably like the retreat space. So you guys can talk real quick about what you guys want to do next.
Do we want to go for the big bad?
I think so.
I think we
Yes.
need to.
Oh, by
Okay.
the way, my name's Ivis.
Hello. I am Nikolai.
Nikolai.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet
We
you.
can have proper
I'm a
greetings a
sailor.
little bit later on.
Yes, but I.
Are you gonna move from there or not?
Yes.
He's cool.
So, me and him have earpieces, but like they're short term. Can I use my inventory points to give everybody else an earpiece?
Sure.
So we can all stay in communication. They're only like short term,
I
so
don't,
like.
I don't
really
think
short
you need it from
range,
me. I
you
have super hearing. I'm a vampire dude.
But we still need to be able to talk to you.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
So you need to communicate. We don't have super hearing.
Hey
unfortunately.
Nikolai,
That makes sense.
he won't take anything I give him. Maybe if you try.
What?
Remember to take that
Oh,
from your
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
I'm good.
Nope.
So now
But
inventory
this
points
would make
back?
it so we could all communicate efficiently.
No,
I
he's
don't
spending
need
the
to.
inventory points
Yeah.
to give it to us.
He doesn't
Oh,
believe
okay.
in technology.
Oh, you don't believe in
For something like
technology.
this, it'd be closer
No,
to
I
like
do.
4.
I just don't believe in your
cost,
crap tech.
But
Oh.
Oh, but I need to be able to
That's up to
communicate with
DM.
you.
Apparently, he can make
Bro, I
one
can
better.
talk to everyone else here. You're sniping above. We don't have to talk.
Oh, okay.
If you want, I'll run both of them.
No, it's fine because you still need to be able to hear the enemy. So one
What?
for you, one for you, one for you. You decide how many inventory points it is. By the way,
How many do you got?
I have 6,
You had to create one per each.
so I made 3 because me and him already had them.
Okay, so 3.
So I used half my inventory points. Boom. There you go.
So,
All right, we start going. I will keep going from rooftop to rooftop. Staying up here.
Oh yeah, I'll stay with you.
You need to heal.
No.
Oh no, you only took 15. I thought you took.
I took nothing.
That wasn't him.
When you
I'm the
change,
one who took all the damage.
does your light damage?
That's my
It's
mind.
it says the whole scene. Yeah.
So
It's just I get the
you guys are
benefit
headed
of
to-
when
you guys
it's
are headed
a weapon.
north?
Yeah, so
'Cause I can
we're,
put it on
we're taking
anybody's
the
weapon.
roofs, and they're on the streets.
But my benefit
Okay.
is if I put
So
it on
as
my
you guys
weapon, I
head
can get a
north
free attack
towards
as
most
well.
of the screaming. We are going to switch scenes to Alexander. So that is
A
another
villain!
point.
Another Fabula!
Can I?
Don't forget that the
I
Fabula
just wanted
point.
to say something quick to
Alexander.
Nikolai
Go for it.
as we're like bouncing off the roofs
Yeah.
going forward. So, do you think I should go
Down
next
there,
time?
like to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, my job is to protect you, so I would prefer if you did not. But if you want to stay up far away and shooting, that's fine.
Yeah, it's always fine with you. That's fine. So, what was up with that? That was kind of weird, huh?
What, the spider things with faces and hands?
No, not where I'm from. The not assistance tech. You think he can make something better?
Probably.
I called it crap tech.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, or at least he thinks he can make something better.
Ooh, we should have an earpiece off.
And the earpiece off.
That's it.
Make a willpower save.
For group check? All
No,
of us?
you.
Okay.
Willpower.
Did you give yourself the
Willpower,
extra point?
willpower.
I'm reading.
Okay.
I'll do in a second.
Yeah.
DC is going to be 10.
Willpower plus willpower.
Painful.
Remember, you can invoke my bond if you can make it work.
Okay, I got 10.
You got 10? Okay. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but as you are moving side to side, you feel like you're almost out of body experience
Not again.
as you like look up at the sky and you swear you see it. No, you continue running now.
Okay, your turn.
Mr. Leaf, are you alright?
Slight outer body experience, Mr. Leaf.
Mr. Life.
Life, sorry. I heard you said leaf.
Mr. Life, are you alright?
I'll have to look into that.
Into the tech?
We're moving this in. As we head towards Alexander.
Let me see if I tell you.
Alexander Hamilton. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm a little drunk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's dreadful yelling. So annoying. Buff! It's Bart. Yeah, Buff, follow me. You're going to go outside and protect me from if there's any spiders or any sort. Just remember to play your role, okay? That's all I require of you, and that's it. I don't know where that bitch went, and I'm a little annoyed that she just decided to up and leave after I agreed to pay her double, okay? So she better be doing something to get us out of this fucking shit, or I am going to lose my mind, okay, Boff? Okay? But oh yes, I'm worried about her too. She is friend after all, but how you want me do? You stand in front and smash Spider if come near me. Okay? That's simple. It's not difficult. It's not hard. We just wait. We play our role and we move forward. What role? There's no role. We just survive. Exactly. I will survive. You survive. There's nothing else to happen. We just gotta make Daddy happy, alright? Oh?
Zaddy.
Daddy? He's
What?
gone. He's dead.
He died the last time. He died 10
No, not your daddy. No, never mind. You're too simple-minded.
Oh man, I
Forward!
I
Through
really,
the
I
door!
really feel bad for Bart, man. He'll be.
Move, Boff!
Oh man, poor
Barf.
Bart.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay. As he like double smashes through the door. You literally could have used the door.
I'm not paying for that. I am not paying for that. As there's nobody in there to really like think about if he's gonna pay for that or not. As they walk out into the streets, he goes, "Oof, ugh, it's really bad, huh?" Okay, so he like looks up.
Where would these be?
What do I do now? What is going on? Who you talk to? Who you talk to? Tell me. Me don't know what go on. Just play your role, all right? Move forward. I'll wait until the next time. Okay. Money good. Money good. That's the spider just comes
Bart.
The mantra.
just like splats on his chest.
Honestly, Bart, I get it.
Good buff. Good. Slowly falling.
Bart.
As we move back to you guys. And you guys are headed north towards
The big bad.
the big bad.
Universe.
Not to be confused with the villain. The villain we just saw again.
As you guys are rushing towards this huge spider, all of you
Mm-hmm.
have a shared experience.
Here we go again.
As you guys all see
Identity.
and hear from a distance.
No. Bay. No, don't go in.
Oh man.
Careful, careful. As it like echoes through the wind. You guys all feel a little bizarre, but I will give you an insight check.
Group check?
Nope,
Just the religious man.
just the religious man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Money.
It's 12.
12.
It's pretty good.
You haven't heard from Maddie in a long time. She used to be very active in the community, especially when you were a child. But that was before she had to go underground to whatever divine domain she had to go to in order to protect the Heartlands. You recognize that as her voice. Now, you probably feel like in your mind it would be a little bit far-fetched for them to believe it, that that's what this is at this moment, given your company, but you know this to be true. As a divine whisper of sorts.
You may want to heed that voice.
I mean, I'm always careful. I'm up here on the roof where I can't get hurt.
I
Don't be
wouldn't
so
say
sure.
can't get hurt. You just watch the spider go on a roof over you.
The spider's dead.
That was a different one.
Oh man.
Yeah, spiders can't climb.
Yes, and I have.
Have you seen their hands?
I believe
Yeah,
it or
these
not,
definitely decline, bro.
I've not seen spiders with hands until today.
I didn't make them Mickey Mouse gloves, okay? I didn't make them goofy.
It'd be funnier if they had Mickey Mouse
You
gloves.
could imagine them as Mickey Mouse gloves,
I
because
could imagine.
they are funny in my mind when they are big gloves like that, but they're just hands.
This
You
is.
guys rush towards the area, and you can see as there are people running and panicking and flying in different directions. As you can see as this giant spider with very much a more almost like jester-like face to a degree. It almost feels painted on, but somehow it's moving with the creature. You mostly see it's not static, but it's just like moving from time to time, as it's almost like projecting emotion. As
Huh.
it is just stagnant, and then when it sees prey, as you watch a person, and this will just be one person, as they are about to get smashed and destroyed, as it retreats into the building, as a grin, and not a normal grin, I like a sinister grin, of a hand starts to come and head towards that direction,
but you guys are present. If you wish to do something, you can, or we're going to start initiative.
Obviously, I'm not gonna
You
let
said
him
there's like the
go
hand
through.
tracing after someone.
It's after one person.
I could
I'm
just-
shooting just to get its attention.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Well,
You guys could literally do anything,
yeah,
including that.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna just shoot the hand to knock it away from the person so they can run away.
Go for it.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna make sure to kind of clear out the rest of the people around so we
11?
can fight.
And
without
I'm
having
going
to
straight
worry.
up to this thing.
12.
Get right in his face.
Okay, 12, 11, and you're...
I'm-
We'll get to each check individually.
Sorry, I was
Because
wrong.
I know what you're doing. I heard...
16.
Yeah, just really quickly.
I forgot the +4.
Let me pull up the sheet for this thing.
If I gotta speed, pick up somebody, and throw them somewhere else, I will do so.
Challenge, but a fun challenge.
And if you like challenges, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Yeah, challenge. Let's see how many people can like, comment, and subscribe in the next 10 minutes.
You guys can help me out with that, actually. This is a great game.
Fire, explosion,
How do you guys
screaming.
imagine this scene?
Fire, explosion, screaming.
What?
The giant spider about to
How
eat a
do y'all
man.
imagine this scene? Because this isn't just from my head, it's from everybody.
You guys are both shooting the.
In all honesty, I see if everyone's heading away from this area to a safe zone, that this will be almost like in the middle.
I'm
of
picturing like
each
the
area.
plaza of the city. You know,
Right,
like,
where the biggest.
Well, I thought
building-
that's where we were before, was at the main
uh-huh,
plaza.
That's fair.
And this is further north in the city.
Mhm.
So it's probably going to be maybe it's a secondary, like smaller.
Yeah, like this could be where
Like
City
maybe,
Hall is.
like a smaller marketplace or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah,
There it is.
almost like like you could say,
But it's
Or
like,
like a park.
congressy kind of area, as opposed to like where everybody is living,
12
like
barely
the
hits.
marketplace.
it was. Oh, that's funny because it was actually 16. Because
Which means I just missed.
yeah.
Yeah, you just...
So I just
Yo.
picture this giant thing in front of a said building that is totally just crushed and on fire, and it's just trying to grab whoever's running around.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the damage for
That
that?
makes sense.
I did... Keep in mind, keep me in check here at points, because there's going to be moments where I feel like I have to do it because that's what D&D does. The system works off of everybody's collaboration, so...
That's fair.
Would that be
Keep
a
me in
fair scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably,
was
probably a
assuming
small
no.
house. Crumbled though, not necessarily like a taller building.
Yeah, so I would say you're basically like almost backing it into a corner.
It's like a.
Like it can't go backwards or else it'll burn probably. Well, even though it's
I
Because
see
it's
it
we're
going
like
after
in
a
a
man that's
small
running at what he
area.
says
It's
a
not
burning
large
building
enough
that more
to
than
be
likely his
considered
family was
like a
in.
plaza.
okay.
Did
Yeah.
you want me to do damage for it, or do you just want to hand wave it?
No. Actually, it would make sense that you're able to do some sort of damage to it. So, go ahead and do that, and then I'll determine how that will look afterwards.
Okay, because it was 22 damage. That's why I was asking.
Okay, no damage.
Okay.
You just do have high roll plus 0.
Yeah, my hair rolls a 10.
High roll equals 0.
Oh, so then 12.